Sup, no guys, welcome back. As usual, take only what resonates and leave the rest for everyone else. Okay, so we got a message here for you coming out. Right, so there's quite a lot of information. So we could start with this, with the judgment in reverse. So someone here is being called to step into this new level of awareness, and there could be some sort of resistance happening right now. So you could have been going through this transformation process, releasing these parts of you that were no longer serving you, but there is still something there. I'm hearing the ego that is trying to hold you back. So yeah, as you can see in this card, those people were dead in the past and now they're being reborn. So this is a call for raising your into a new level of consciousness. That's what I'm hearing. But for some reason, there's some sort of difficulty in assessing this energy of the high priestess. So the high priestess is this beautiful energy. It represents that period where you go dive deep into the underworld to find the parts of you, to do the shadow work, to make friends with your painful aspect, with this not awesome aspect. So this is the period where someone fall and fall in love with themselves again. And this is, and someone will be doing this work, and they uh and this is leading to this celebration, to this recognition. So this is a process that someone is already undertaking, and it's taking you to this direction of celebration, of self fulfillment, validation. You being able to reassure yourself and give all the love, all this validation that once looked out externally, and but now you being able to find this in yourself. But for some reason, someone here is wondering, is this actually paying off? So someone could be facing a period of delay, of waiting for the seeds to grow. So I'm hearing that's not actually a delay. So Spirit is trying to say that um, once you plant a seed, you don't stay there looking at it to wait for it to grow. You plant, you water it, and you rest. You step back, you go do all the things, and then this will grow. And you keep continue watering, etc. But you don't necessarily need to sit there and keep checking. Like I'm seeing the vision of someone opening the soil to check whether their seeds are growing, and this is not advisable, right? So we need to be a bit patient with the seeds that we're being planted, keep nurturing and believing that we will come to fruition, but we don't keep go checking if it's growing already, because this might damage the roots. Okay. Yeah, someone's feeling like a bit ungrounded. So there is a call for grounding yourself. This is the King of Pentacles. So it's a very grounded energy. It's capable of manifest. So again, it's talking about this energy here of feeling a bit like meh, whether it's what you've been doing, it's work or not. But in reality, it will bring to fruition. You just need to wait and have this patience, which is really tricky. It's a really tricky thing to do. But this is where it's leading you. It's leading you to this energy of understanding. So this is a reminder for someone here. Understand that you are capable of providing everything you require. You are capable of uh, loving yourself, giving all this attention that you deserve. So this represents someone that's very confident, that they are strong in their beliefs. They are capable of manifesting, and they know it. So this is the message for someone here. So someone's already tapping into this energy, and if you're not, this is a reminder for you to come back to this energy of self-confidence and self-reliance, and speak your truth. This is the Justice card, which is bringing me to this memory of past lives. For some reason there is something related to past life where someone might have had a vow where um, they said that they would not speak their truth, and this is coming up now. So past life memories could be important. 444, as I say that. Yeah, someone could be working with that past life traumas, or which wound, something like that. It's coming through. Yeah, some a period that where you felt very sad and not. So there is this aspect that is still grieving. Maybe you did some past life regression, or you're planning to do. So there is this calling for you to nurture this part of you that is still going through this grieving process, for not being able to use their voice in this past lifetime, and now this is being brought back to this lifetime. This imprint, this difficulty. So maybe you have difficulties in putting yourself out there and speaking your truth, and this is related to this past life that where you were restricted, that you're not allowed to speak your truth. You've been punished for speaking your truth. So there is something coming up for someone here about this past life. Okay. What else, Spirit? What else does this collective need to know? Yeah, there's a call for balance. Okay, so maybe you've been in a situation. I'd be called to say a relationship where relationship could be a friendship, could be a work relationship, or a love relationship as well. So where there was no much balance. So you been, I'm hearing that someone here have been manifesting this karmic relationship, and you, doesn't matter how many people you date, you keep seeing the same patterns over and over. So this again is a call for you to look into this karmic connection and see why do I feel like I feel? Why do I keep seeing these people? Why do I keep dating the same people over and over? So this is a pattern that someone here is breaking. So we see the devil card in reverse, this pattern of being in relationships with people that are not balanced, that there's no equal give and take. Okay. Well, let's get a message from this first part of the reading. You are feeling somewhat confused by the events that are unfolding around you and the various seemingly contradictory information that are coming your way. Trust your instincts and do what they are telling you to do, and you learn a lot about yourself and the direction you want your life to take. Okay, so someone could be receiving contradictory information, so you might be feeling a bit confused about that. What areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset, worry, disrupt sleep? If so, these are the areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it's necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. Yeah, someone is really being called to do this dive deep in and understand what are those demons, what are those demons trying to say to them. And when we say demons, we could be talking about parts of us that we might deem them as demons, but they are simply parts of us that are waiting to be recognized, waiting to be owned again, and to be worked with and integrated. And this is the message that we got from this card here, right? This part of us that still carries grief from all the lifetimes and situations. Yeah, take as resonate. For some people, it's definitely lifetime. This is coming up very strong. And for others, might be a situation where you are right now. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. So there's lots of swords coming through. So this card is calling my attention for making a decision. So breaking through some specific thought patterns, some situations, or simply making the decisions to leave those places where you know there is no an equal balance, there is no balance. And then we have this King of Swords, which talks about authoritarianism. So maybe you're scared to leave something or someone uh, for fear of retaliation. Yeah, and it could be related to some sort of difficulties with authorities as well. So maybe you struggle in the past or maybe in the childhood with authority figures, could be a parent, it could be a relationship. So you kept manifesting the same pattern for your life. Okay, yeah, this is quite deep, but this is definitely for someone out there. Let's see what the shamans want to see with the shamanic oracle. Sexual energy. So someone's been called to use this life force energy to bring this energy from the lower chakras to connect to the higher realms. And sometimes we think that sexual energy is simply for pleasure, but they are a huge stock of power that we have dormant. And yeah, sometimes when we don't understand how it works, we can become more vulnerable because we give this power to the media, to other people that can use this energy to trap us. And this could be something related to this card here, the devil card. So someone could be releasing themselves from lust. I'm hearing. Yeah, and someone is being called to create a sacred space so you can have this deeper connection with your guides. So there is this call from guides here. Some guides are really present in your life, but they're looking for ways to call your attention. So this sacred space could support this connection and make it easy for them to connect to you. So you can go to this space, and every time that you want to make a hard decision or get some clarity regarding a specific situation. And we have the Ascension card. Yeah, and so this is where all these difficulties are leading us. All this, once we manage to break through all this limitation and accept this calling that has been made, this is when we manage to ascend. So we sometimes see the ascension process as a spiral. We go up and down, but we need to understand that the sun will come up at some point, and we need to believe and trust that everything is happening in divine timing. Yeah. So someone's been called to take the leap and step into this whole new beginning. So all those parts, all those situations, people, relationships that are coming, that are being released, and those parts that are coming back, and you're grieving them, they are part of this process of your awakening. And this is a call for you to step into this new whole beginning. Now that you have gathered all the parts of you, I mean, we say all, but this is a constant process that will continue happening throughout our whole life. But there is this call for you to step into this whole new beginning with the full card and use this innocence, this playfulness, and simply trust that everything that you've been doing, you're walking your path, you're working your purpose, and you'll be provided, and everything will show up for you. It might, so someone is literally hanging in a precipice, so things are about to change. There is new beginnings about to happen. This is what I'm hearing. And someone's being called to balance themselves. So now this card is calling my attention here. So this is the sun and the moon. So yeah, there is this big call for balance yourself and allow these energies, the masculine and the feminine, to integrate. So there is some sort of integration happening right now in your energy bodies, and this will allow you to start the whole new beginning that it's being laid for you. That's beautiful. Warrior spirit. Yeah. In order for you to start this new beginning, you need to let go of the burden. Let go of the burden. So someone could be carrying things that are not their responsibility. It could be like trying too hard to support someone or something that it's not working, or it could be a relationship again, or it could be a job. But yeah, you've been called to let go and step into this whole new beginning. And this is going to bring you clarity. So the sun will appear for you. So like we're seeing here, this process of ascension, it can be very confusing. You go up and down, but the sun, it's coming up for you. And this will bring optimism and clarity. At the moment, you might be feeling a bit confused because there is loss of energy playing off. But the key message here is step into this new level of awareness. So the things that you're working, even though you're not quite sure if they're paying off, they are. You can see they are growing. Just allow the seeds to germinate and to grow in their own time. Trust divine timing. This is being very strong. And you've been releasing yourself from these relationships, the situations that were unbalanced. And this is bringing, this is supporting this clarity to come up for you. Yeah. And someone's healing. So there is this emotions, new expression of emotions could be a partnership, a relationship, or simply the way you're feeling about yourself. So there is this clarity coming and be believer for you after all these periods of suffering. So I'm seeing this water there, and I see it as tears. So you've been releasing all these burdens, all these emotions, and this opening space for you for this clarity and this new level of emotions to arrive. Now I've been called to use this other oracle here. Let's see what message the Spirit have. All that I need is coming to me in ways I could never have imagined. I celebrate my progress. Awareness, not perfection, is the goal. Yeah, and this perfection, now that we saw this card, this is calling my attention for perfectionism. So someone here could be very in their head, trying to do things perfectly, but sometimes you just need to take this first step, and the things will unfold for you. I can't control the world, but I can control how I choose to perceive it. And we have all those eyes here, they're really calling my attention. And we see that most of them are orange as well. So third eye and the sacral, it's there is a call for those two chakras. So maybe you've been called to explore more about your passions, your creativity. And we saw the sexual energy as well. So this is also could be interesting for someone to look into. So allow yourself to feel pleasure with yourself, with your body, with the world, with everything. This doesn't need to be simply sexual pleasures, but feel a pleasure. Oh wow, I just saw a dragonfly. And yeah, what else, Spirit? Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Stop resisting this change. So there is the tower moment. So yeah, we have the tower moment. We have this new beginning that's waiting for you, and we also have judgment in reverse. And I'm feeling my throat. So someone it's being called to speak their truth, and then we can end with this card here, the Wheel of Fortune. So there's something that is destined to happen. So this is something about fate. You have this whole new beginning being in place for you right now. You might, if you're not feeling like this is happening, trust that the wheel will spin. There is this changing coming, big change, massive change happening. So this judgment in reverse, the full card, this all showing with the tower that there is this change. So allow the change to happen. It might be feeling uncomfortable, but trust that the wheel will spin, and trust that this will spin in your favor. So this is something that is destined to happen. This is meant to happen, but you have your free will to choose what you want. So choose yourself. This is what Spirit's saying. Guys, I wish you all the luck with all this change, this transformation that is happening. Trust that everything is happening for your best interest. Continue releasing whatever it's not aligned with you anymore, because there are big changes coming for you. And I wish you all the best. And if you feel called, make sure you check the box down below for offers, for private readings, shadow work. And I look forward to see you again very soon. Bye.